Okay. Give me a second to adjust everything correctly. Then I think we should be able to start. Hello everyone, how are you? So, welcome to another Way of the Hunter live stream. Blake, you can just hunt in any other area as far as I'm concerned. If I am not mistaken, you can just... Sorry, let me adjust the music in a second. So, as far as I know, you can just do that mission in anywhere in the map. Or, if that's not the case, you can also see on the map highlighted areas where you can do the mission. So you don't really need to have a pass in that area. I hope that's helpful. Okay, so welcome to another Way of the Hunter live stream. Today we are going to try with Ranger difficulty with no HUD again and again and again until we get it correctly. So let me just show you how I do that. I just close HUD visibility, HUD shortcut helpers, HUD compass, tutorials, everything is off. Then we just go to select territory and change the difficulty to Ranger. And we should be set. Okay, we are spawned at our lodge, and I really have no particular idea about what to hunt. Not a problem, Blake, not a problem. So I have no idea in particular what to hunt yet, but I have my Steyr Pro Hunter 2 7mm 708 Remington ammunition and my 300 Winchester Magnum. So we can either hunt tier 5 or tier 6 animals. I have nearly all the colors in the game. No, I actually have all of the colors in the game right now, so we can use all of those. I still don't have the perks to make the second or third calls yet, but we can try and unlock those. I believe I set it to Transylvania maps, so let's just change these to really fast. Elk, and there should be an elk. Okay, and we are ready to go. So I believe I will try and hunt some elk, moose, and everything along those lines. So we are going to try and hunt some big game, but of course I have my Steyr Pro Hunter 2 with me as well, in case we need to hunt some smaller deers. And of course we have no HUD helper, no hunter sense, nothing really. So that should make our job a lot harder, but a lot fun as well. Before I forget, I should change the time zone to a certain time, probably for elks or moose. I'm not 100% sure on that yet, but let's just check our encyclopedia really fast. So if I were to hunt some elk, 9, I believe these are the same, right? Yeah, moose and elk share the same times, same life cycles, so we can go with any of them. Let me check if I have any elks in the map, any elk need zones in the map. I believe I have. So there is one here. I believe I can go there. I know that area really well. I have been hunting in that area a lot. So I have another one right here, but I believe this... No, this side is okay as well. And this side is quite good explored as well. So let's just go to this campsite and do our thing. So since I have a drinking zone, eating zone, everything in between, let's just check elk time zones again. 5 to 9, maybe 9 to 5. 9 to 5 is I believe what I will go with. So let's just take it to 9. 9:10 should be enough. 9 AM. Yes. And from this point on, I should be really careful. I have that Doom perk, as I would like to call it, which makes me louder. It should be somewhere around here. This Fast and Loud perk. I have that as well, so my job will be a bit harder. Hopefully that won't be an issue. And 9, okay. I believe I can't even see... Hi, Bobby. Hi, how are you? So I believe I can't even... Yeah, I can't even see the markers, so we should be just going on our instincts and just frequently checking the map. So I just set the time to 9 AM in the morning, and I am going to try and start with some elk hunt. Hopefully we will get some. We are at the Ranger difficulty, no HUD. And that's about all that you should know. I have my 300 Winchester Magnum. I'm not sure. Remington Magnum. I really can't remember the caliber's name, but I have that with me. I have my SM12 and Remington Steyr Pro Hunter 2. I keep confused. I keep getting confused about all these names, but please forgive me about that. So we have an elk drinking zone right down there. Wind seems to be in my favor, as you can see from this pink spread in the map. Wind seems to be in my favor, and all I have to do is being patient, being slow. I believe I spooked some animals over that way, but I am like 75% sure none of those are elks, because that is really not an elk spot. And I am zeroing my gun to 50 meters for now. Then I will set it to around 200 meters. That should be okay. That should be an effective range for us. And let me check real quick. I will keep checking the map because I can't even see the markers, as you know. And let's see. We just have to be really observant. We just have to be really keen on our senses. I may go silent in places where I think I heard some stuff. So yeah, nothing here. So just be aware of that. If I go silent, that's probably because I think I heard something. And let's go this way. Okay, I am nearly there as well. So from my thinking, since my wind takes my scent this way, maybe either I can go mountainside and try to take a look down, but from the trees, probably I won't be able to see anything. So my second instinct is to go and cross the river first, so that I will be able to find any elks that are drinking in that area. At least that's my thinking right now. But I can't really pass this zone. If I do and there are some elks over there, they will immediately smell me, take my scent. So I really don't want that as well. Let's just slow down from this point on. We really don't want to spook any animals. And let me zero to 100, 150, 200 meters. Okay, I just set my zero to 200 meters. If I forget it, please do remind me. Sometimes I have to reset my zero just because I forgot about it. I think we are near where that river takes a bend. We should start seeing some elk, hopefully. If you have never played this game, or if you are just a beginner, which is highly likely since the game has just been launched 2 days ago, need zones in this game are not 100% correct, 100% you are go to kill spots. They are more likely... Okay, what was that? And there we have our elk sightings. Unfortunately, I seem to spook them. I really wasn't expecting them this close up. I really was expecting them a little bit to the farther side of this river, but that's my bad. I imagine they will be going around 200, 300 meters to this way. So let me mark where I imagine they are going. So about need zones, they are really vague guidelines. They are not 100% correct. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, which is something that adds an RNG element to this game, which is something really cool in a hunting game. In my opinion, at least. Yes, that is something some people really complained about as well, but I get where you're coming from. It has this ASMR kind of feeling, yeah. It is a bit loud, maybe, but I really like it as well. Hopefully I didn't spook these elks too far away. But I've seen like some trophy rating 2. I believe I could tell like a trophy rating 2 or something like that among the herd. So there are two possibilities here. They either went up here, which I probably would have noticed by now, but I will try and spot any tracks if possible. If not, they probably went this way. So I'm going to go with my initial instinct and go towards the mountainside, so that I will be able to see any herd of elk moving around. Sounds of the birds chirping and everything about this game's sound design is really cool, in my opinion. So by the way, if you are wondering where am I right now, I am at westernmost side of the map, nearly. And there's a beautiful, beautiful elk spot here, right here. I've just spotted some elks, but unfortunately I spooked them. I have been expecting them to be a little bit further away from me, but they weren't. By the way, I will start with Nez Perce Valley, but I imagine I will be going towards Transylvania after a little bit of time as well. I'm not 100% if I will, but I probably will go to Transylvania as well. I have just been streaming Transylvania all this time, so I really want to make a different change. So what we are going to try... Give me a second. I think I hear something over this way. But, okay, I fell. I don't think our elks went this way. But I think I will be able to see them from here. If they went towards that way. So they didn't run up to the mountainside, that's for sure. So I imagine from what I have seen of elk behavior beforehand, I would say they went in to the lakeside. Maybe from inside there. I am like quite sure we will be able to find some... What was that? What was that sound? That was weird. Okay, anyhow. I believe we will be able to find some of our elk herd right down here. Only thing that worries me in ranger mode is that I really can't sense animals, in the sense that you really don't know if you are really up close, like 150 meters up close or not. So that makes you question whether you are really close, whether you should be crouching here, whether you should be very slowly proning around. That really makes you question a lot of stuff, but I'm trying to go with my instincts here. I believe our herd went down here at the very near, like in a fantasy world, they are somewhere around here. These parts, there are some woods over here. So I imagine they might be here. I am just not 100% sure. So I'm going to go down to the woods and see if I can find anything down there. I imagine I am around 200 meter radius of our elks as well. Because from the point I spooked them, it was around here. They should have run around from this point on. So it only makes sense that they only ran for about this far. So hello everyone, once again, we are trying to hunt with no HUD, ranger difficulty. I have just spotted some elks. They were really nearby, so they got spooked, but I am confident they are really nearby. And I'm trying to listen to my environment. Yeah, unfortunately there is no last gen console support for this game, but I can imagine why it is the case. Hi Kingsby. I can see why it's the case, because I've seen a lot of people having some performance issues even with new gen consoles like PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series consoles. So it doesn't really come as a surprise to me that this game didn't launch for... Sorry, I'm just going to ready up something. This game didn't launch for last gen, but yeah, it's a bummer, really. I really would wish that everyone would play this game. Everyone could play this game. It's a really fun game. So I will try and use my elk collar. Okay, that was really cool. Just listening to my environment. Maybe we will have a counter call, hopefully. Yeah, Kingsby, definitely. Thank you for watching, by the way. And yeah, definitely it is so cool. It is so hard as well. I don't seem to see any elks nearby, but I am like quite sure that they are around. So I wouldn't be surprised if some elks just came from these woods answering my calls. Environment sounds are really cool. I believe I can make a secondary call now. I don't hear any answers, do you? Now I did. Now I did hear something. Something this way. Something down there, maybe. I definitely heard some elk call back. So what I will be doing is, since I heard it over this way, I'm not sure which way this is. Southeast, maybe somewhere between east and southeast. I've heard an elk call back. Why is my meter not showing? Okay, I really didn't mean to do that. But my meter doesn't show right now. So I really can't see if that's the right time to make another call. Hopefully I didn't spook them with that call. Ah, thank you, Abdullah. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, by the way, if you are seeing this scope on scope thing, it's not me. There seems to be an issue either with my mouse or with the game. It just keeps happening by itself. I swear I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it to bug you. And there is my caller. Okay. Let's listen. I don't hear a call back, so they are either they either moved further away from me, like more than 200 meters, or I accidentally spooked them by making an earlier call. If everything goes smoothly, we should be able to see some elks really nearby soon enough. If everything does not go really smoothly, we can just reset the time. I have a campsite really nearby. We can try another time zone, or we can just reset the time and try the same place again. And here I can make another call. Yeah, there's no callback right now. I mean, they were really far away when I made the first call as well, when I heard a callback. Wait a second. Wait a second. No, don't tell me that. Don't tell me they are spooked right now. Are they all spooked? No, I just spooked one of them. You know, that's the worst feeling. When you spook just one of them, all of them get spooked. And, sorry. And at least now I know where they are going. And hopefully if I don't make a lot of sound, they will just calm down. And my initial instincts were correct. They went up there. They just were somewhere between the woods, so I wasn't able to see them. But I will be making some more calls in any second now. Just gotta make them calm. Just gotta wait until they are calm again. I can still hear them running away. And wind is still in my favor, which is a really good plus. Let me see if I can spot where they are calming down as well. By the way, if you are not aware, animals when they are spooked run away around 300-350 meters at most, and they get calmed after that distance. So if you don't move, if you stop running, if you stop moving, animals will most likely stop at around 300 meters of you. So I'm using that knowledge right now. I am using my experience in this game at that aspect, and I will just go slowly as I have an estimation of where they are right now. And I know they ran from here. From this point on, it is around 60 meters of me, so from this point on to 300 meters should be somewhere around at most here. And I will be trying and doing some calls in a second now as well. And when they are between zones, when they are between need zones, they really move fast. So you really don't want to miss them, and you may risk losing them, losing that particular herd completely. So I'm just moving in a crouch, in a faster pace, so that I can both catch up to them and not spook them again. Hopefully that will work. Spooking tier 6 animals such as elk is really easy as well, especially in ranger mode or any other higher difficulties. Let me try and make a call now. I'm pretty sure I heard another animal's call, but let's just make an elk call. Listening right now. Doesn't seem to be making another call back. I had a call back, so I know it works around 200 meters. We know these calls work for around 200 meters. It has an effective range of 200 meters. But other than that, I know it worked. Just a couple of minutes ago, we had a call back. I just had a problem with locating where the sound came from. But I think they are not answering because A, they are away from the effective range, 200 meters, or B, they were just spooked, so they don't really want to come back. Let's make another call. I will keep trying to make calls. And by the way, okay, that's not an elk though. By the way, you can make secondary calls. Secondary calls, by that I mean you can make another call, a second call, when the indicator shows around the middle part, the thicker, whiter part. So that is okay to make another call. That's when it's okay to make another call. And it will take time. It will take time to hunt something because in ranger difficulty it is even harder. You just have to be patient. I learned that the hard way in my live streams. I have been really impatient at times and really missed my mark on a lot of animals. I spooked them tons of times, so you just learn to be patient and appreciate the natural beauty of this game. Let's make another call. Just in case if we are nearby. I think I set my zero into 200 meters and it should be staying the same. Let me just check around from this point. Maybe if we are lucky we will be able to spot some. Not right now. Unfortunately we are not that lucky. I believe around this cliffside, if I make another call, I will be able to find an elk. Do they make a sound? I'm listening. Did they spook so that far away right now? Or am I misjudging the distance? Let's glass the surrounding area. Maybe they are down here, which is highly likely. I mean, there are a couple of several ways you can go with in this game. One could be I could just reset the time and try it again. I really don't like that approach. Like when I start hunting, I really like to commit to that specific hunt, and I don't want to really go back in time and try it again. I am like 90% sure I heard something this way. So they should be really close now. By the way, something that you should know about me is that my percentages are always wrong. If I say something is 90%, you should know that it is not going to be 90%. This is a really hard terrain to hunt as well right now, and it's hard to spot anything because of we are at the cliffside. It's really hard to see anything. Nothing right now. Let's just move a bit fast. I should be checking down here as well. And I can see a herd of wolves, a pack of wolves down there. Maybe we can try and get some of those as well. It is around 300 meters, right? Maybe I can try and make a shot from here. What do you say? What do you say? Okay, that was a elk. I am 100% sure it was really close by. So why not we go and check that elk? Okay, now that I know there is a pack of wolves down there, and there is a herd of elks up here. So what I'm going to try and do is, since they made a call, first I will try and check the surrounding area we have, and I can see them. I can at least see a female down there. Okay, let's just... I hope you won't get spooked, man. I hope you won't get spooked. I can see it right here. Okay, let's force 0. I think I should be able to make a shot, but I really want to be comfortable with my shot. I hope it won't get spooked. Where was it? Where are you, my dude? Okay. I've seen one going down there, but I know there are some over there as well. So this should be a female, if I'm not mistaken. Seems like a young one at that as well. So I really won't make a shot on that guy, but... Okay, this is really tricky right now. I may spook them if I make a singular mistake. So what I'm going to try and do is either hunt that little female there I just saw, or I will just wait, try to recon the area. Let's just first do that. I just saw an elk, a male elk, going down the woods, so it should be somewhere around there. I will try and make a call here. Hopefully it will respond back. Okay. Let's see if it responds back. Let me just... 100, 150 meters. I set my 0 into 150 meters as well. So he should be somewhere around here, right? He should be responding to my call as well. So since he is really nearby, I expect him to move towards me. But there's a herd over there as well. I really don't want to go down here right now, but I will. This is the perfect area to find some animals as well. Let me just take my lower magnification binoculars so that we will be able to see it better. So there is an elk in this woods. It's only a matter of time before we find it. I believe it's somewhere in this denser area. I believe he is. Let me just slowly move down here. And if I slide, it would mean the end of the hunt. Like, definitely. It would mean that I would 100% spook them. And let's just be careful here, as I really don't want to mess this up. Okay, now we can make another call. Come on, respond. I don't see any movement in the woods right now. I'm just taking a look around. Just taking any movements. Any movement will do right now. But I believe it's some... No, don't slide, don't slide, don't slide. It should... Okay, I know one is right down there, so let's go down here. So let me just set it to 150 meters as well. I hope it's 150 meters. If it's not, it will really make my job a lot harder. It may make me miss. So I believe our elk went this way, and from there on he just disappeared. So I will try and make another call. I don't hear a call back. So for some reason, he's just not answering back, but I am 100% sure he's down there. Just gotta be patient, just gotta be slow. Even if they are spooked, which they are not, they will move really into an open area other than this singular male in this woods. I'm not sure where it went. He probably went... Okay, there's some spooked animals, I'm 100% sure. Some of them are running. And I can see it right there. No. No, he was just somewhere down there. But he's going into the open area. So if I can just spot him again. I believe I can, but there is a bug. Okay. I believe he went this way. As I said, if you spook just a singular part of the herd, like there was one just here. That guy, that singular elk, just spooked all of them. Which is really making my job a lot harder. So this is something I dread, but that's something I enjoy a lot as well. And since this leads to an open area, open fields down there, I imagine we will be able to shoot at least one if I just move a little bit faster. I'm just fast crouching towards there. Let me just reset my zeroing to 100, 150, 200 meters. I can still hear them running. As you can see, we have an estimate on where they are leading, where they are going towards. So, might just as well find them really soon. Hope they get calmed soon enough. Let me just get my binoculars. If that elk, if that male elk didn't go missing in that area, I swear we would have an elk by now. I was readying up my shot, but it just went missing. It's a really sad moment, but you just gotta be patient. I really don't want to make a really poor shot. It will just mean a wounded animal that probably is not going to be tracked for long. So I really didn't want to make a poor shot as well. And this area is quite cool as well. If I get a little bit to a higher ground, I will be able to see the whole ground beneath me. As you can see here, if they went somewhere around there, I will be able to see it in no time. Hopefully they didn't go too far. As I said, around 300 meters. I'm just checking around if there are any other animals around. There's a stand over there. I never knew. So they went somewhere down there. Okay. Okay. I'm hearing something, but I'm not sure. Okay, it stopped. Let me just check around. I can see something running. Okay, our elks are running this way. And there they are. There's a beautiful one among the herd as well. Which way they are running? This way. Okay, brilliant. So now they are going where I imagined they would be. Okay. I'm just trying to listen to my environment right now. No, don't say I'm stuck in here. Am I stuck? I'm not stuck, okay. I thought for a second I was stuck in the tree. I am quite positive that they don't know that I'm around here. They just heard something, but they are not aware that I was standing right there. I don't know why I keep torturing myself by selecting the hardest tier animals and going to the hardest difficulty with no HUD. I don't know why, but I just enjoy hunting elks and red deer and tier 6 animals in general, but they are really harder to get as well. They have better senses, and having been on ranger difficulty really does not help. It just makes them have a lot more better senses. Let me just try it again. I really like how they captured the elk bugle. Like, I don't have personal experience with those, but I heard them before. Not in real life, but I heard them before, and they sound really good. And I think I heard an elk answering my call. Was it an elk? Was it something else? We may never know, but we shall proceed. Like, I am quite sure, that they just stopped somewhere there. So I will make tons of calls in a second. Yeah, let's just wait a little bit more. No callbacks. And here it is. Here it is, you just heard it, right? It's just the most wonderful feeling in the world. Like when you just make a call and hear a callback, it just is beautiful. He's just somewhere down there. Ooh, it was with a chuckle as well. Beautiful. It should be coming somewhere around here, right? 100, 150 meters. Okay, I just set my rifle to 150 meters. They are making tons of noise as well. I didn't hear them spooked. Did you? Did anyone hear them spooked? If not, I will just prone down. I'm quite sure that they just made the most wonderful sounds in the world. I'm just waiting for the elk puller to feel its, I don't know, cooldown. I think they're still there, yes. Okay, it's really hard to aim here because of the terrain, obviously. Let me just try and get down here. I believe I can hear them somewhere up here. Let's see if some of them shows their head. Wow, it's really hard to aim from this angle. It's really easy to spook them. I am sure, I know for a fact they just called back, so I know there are some elks down this way. They get really easily spooked, so since they are really skittish kinds of animal, I am going to take it really slowly and try to make another call. Hopefully they will answer gleefully. No callbacks right now, but we've had it just a moment ago. I'm just hoping they are still there, because animals in this game move, sorry, really fast. From need zone to need zone, they are really fast. I think I'm hearing something up here. Is it possible that they're somewhere there? Is it even possible? Yeah, just your average farmer. I had the perfect callbacks. Like, I just had, just a few minutes ago, I've had the most beautiful elk callback. Like, they were gleefully chuckling as well between their bugles. It was really cool to have that. I've really had a lot of luck with that, but since we are in the ranger difficulty, it is really hard to get near them. They really get easily spooked. So I had a lot of luck with it. Just the terrain wasn't suitable. So I'm just trying my luck with them. But it's been working wonderfully. Let's try it again in a second. When the cooldown goes to starting point, I will make another call. Maybe, hopefully we will get another call back. I wish there were other ways to tell that there are animals around. I believe I can hear them right up here. Like right up here. Okay, it's really a joy to try and make our way while proning. So let me try this elk caller again and again. I've been trying it a lot, and every 3 calls out of 10 seems to work. For me, at least for elks right now. Let me just get up and slowly crouch. I'm just afraid that I just heard some sort of a crackling sound. I just hope it wasn't them running, but it just cut itself really fast. So even if they ran, they didn't run for long. Yeah, definitely. You should just have the luck with you. Terrain should be okay, wind should be okay, animals should be right in the spot. Definitely, and thank you. I hope this will be an enjoyable hunt for everyone as well. I mean, okay, I'm hearing some animals. Are they running? Please don't tell me they're running. This is like the... Yes, I can hear them running. Let me just try and spot them. I can hear them going. If they go to this open spot, open field, it will be the easiest hunt ever. But they just keep going into the woods as well, which is really unlucky. If they just went to this place, that would be the most beautiful thing ever. I think I've heard some of them running, but I didn't hear much of running as well. So I'm not sure if they're spooked or not. I mean, one of the biggest difficulties of being in ranger mode is this, I guess. Not knowing if they ran, if they're still there. I think the best thing to do right now is to go to the ground level. I've been enjoying the high ground a lot, but I think it is better to just go down. Let me try this once more. Hi Mario, how are you? Sorry if you couldn't hear me because of the elk bugle caller. How are you? So I think I don't think I spooked them, honestly. Like, I shouldn't have been spooking them, okay? Michael would have laughed at me. So let's just move a little bit faster here. I think I can just spoil myself with this pace, hopefully. If this won't work, I swear I will go back to the resting zone or a campsite and reset the time and try again. But we really are onto something here, I can feel it. Just gotta get our terrain right, just gotta get the luck with ourselves, just gotta get luck to our side. This thick forest area is... Oh, beautiful, brilliant news. I am running the same stuff as well, just not the best scope in the game. I just invested in a lot of colors. I really want to get these color perks as well. I got myself the best binoculars, the second binocular. I mean, there are only 2 binoculars in this game. I am running a 307mm as well. Yeah, and a Bushnell. I have been hunting some moose, and it has given me a lot of money. But it's a great equipment loadout to run. Do we have a callback? Come on, Alex, you are just making my life harder. These elks are so stubborn, I swear to God. And I believe I can see them, don't I? Do I imagine a rock? Do I imagine... I think it's a rock. Bushnell is a really good investment, but I really would like a better scope for myself right now. I just bought all of the colors in the game. I wonder what those pack of wolves are doing right now. We've had a pack of wolves running around. I'm just trying to be careful here. Don't want to spook them again. I have a bad track record of spooking animals. Elk really blend in with these trees as well. Their coatings are really similar to this. Yeah, I've been doing some missions for them. Reese's place, right? I believe it's Reese's cabin. The area is. I'm not sure about the area, but it should be where Reese's cabin is. This area, right? This part. I nearly finished it. I just need another. I just need a trophy rating 2 or plus or more moose, and after that I will be unlocking that place as well. So we have been really going similar in terms of our progress. Let's just wait for a couple of more seconds. Like, I could bet that they are just beyond this hill. They are not buying my collar trick. They are not having it. They are like, no, we've had it enough. Yeah, definitely. Northern parts of the Nez Perce Valley, like this swampy area, sorry, I've had a lot of moose, and this part particularly up here is a gem. Yeah, that's brilliant news. Were you able to get it? Or are you just waiting for it to... No, it's a 3-star mature. Did you get it, or... It might die because it's a mature, it's the highest age as well. Something called back over there, but that's not an elk. This area is a little bit tricky because I might slide, and sliding in this game is the worst thing when you are onto something. No, 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 don't slide, don't slide, don't slide, don't slide, don't slide. Yeah, I'm not seeing any elks. Oh, I hope it didn't die. Oh, that's brilliant news. I mean, moose are huge. Like, they are definitely huge. Like, I got a trophy rating 1 today, and I would bet it was trophy rating 2 or 3. Okay, I will try my luck right beyond this cliff as well. And if that doesn't work, I will reset the time and try for another time zone. It's really unlucky how we started this, simply because they were closer than what I assumed them to be. So it was really a missed chance to get an early elk. Yeah, definitely, Mario. I mean, I don't plan to buy any of the passes. I think I will do missions, at least most of them, because 4,500 in this game is a lot. Maybe if I just get a lot of money and know where to spend it, maybe. But other than that, missions are really helpful as well. Come on, our last chance. If they are not here, they are not around. Yeah, I think so too. I don't think it's worth the money. 4,500 is a lot. Just making sure there are no elks around. It's really a shame because this area should have been easier to spot them. I think I will try the bugle one more time. If that doesn't work, that's a really bad thing. Let me try it again. Any callbacks? This terrain was really unlucky. Hey CJO, how are you? How's it going? I have just missed a bunch of elks, I must admit. So I am just returning back to the campsite. And what time is it? It has been 3 in-game hours. I'm really good. It has started really good. Luck just wasn't with me. I had a hard time trying to find them through the terrain, and they just appeared really nearby, and I spooked them, and from there on it just went on going and going. Mario, I will definitely recommend Elk Caller. I think it is one of the most helpful ones in the game right now. If I remember correctly, Red Deer Callers are real cool as well. Definitely not Jackrabbit Predator Caller at the first level, because I don't hunt hares really, and at the first level it really just affects hares, and other than that it is really useless. So if you are going to buy something, if you are not going to buy something, that is definitely Jackrabbit Caller. I will say elk, red deer, moose, those are all cool. Moose may not be, because I really don't like the ones that start you with hunting females, since you don't have the other perks yet. But elk really starts only with low fitness males. Yes, attracts low fitness males, so it's really cool. And elk bugles, I just love elk bugles. I don't know if it's just me, but I love elk bugles. Yeah, that seems like a solid plan. Something is running down this way. I don't think it's elk, because elk shouldn't be around this part, at least normally. I've had the best hunt of my life today. And deer ground too, yes? Yeah. Definitely, I definitely agree with you. And I had one of the best hunts of my life with moose hunts today. Yeah, Transylvania red deer, definitely. Thankfully, I recorded that beautiful hunt as well. I should just thank CJO for its CJO. Your moose spot is definitely working 100% all the time. This place, this up here, these two lakes, like there is a campsite here as well. This is the perfect spot for hunting moose. There are a bunch here and a lot up here. So this is the perfect spot for hunting moose. I just had 2 in the span of like 20 minutes or something like that. It was going really great. I hope whatever got spooked over there didn't spook my possible elks. Because if they did, I will be really unhappy. I haven't used that yet. I got it, I didn't use it yet. Because... yeah, I am really looking forward to seeing that, CJO. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. Like, moose in this game really surprised me. They are huge. They are definitely huge. And about wild boar color, I really don't think it is necessary, Mario, simply because wild boars are easy to spot. They just move along the fields. So they are one of the easiest species to hunt in Transylvania, in my opinion. So I don't really think wild boar color is necessary. Maybe if you just want to get the second level perk quickly. You just can spot some wild boars and try to call one and shoot one. Yeah, walking with the hunter sense one is really helpful. Not really helping me right now with ranger difficulty, but I really love that as well. One perk I hate is the one that makes you louder. I have it as well, unfortunately, and it makes you tons louder. I can't really imagine seeing a 4-star adult moose at this point. I haven't been hunting a lot of moose CJO, but I really can't imagine seeing one. Like they get huge. I have seen some, and I really am looking forward to seeing yours. I think I will try and make a call here. Beautiful news, beautiful. Wow. 4-star mature mule deer, that's really cool to hear. My first... Do I hear some spooked animals at this point? Sorry. My first 4-star was a Bighorn sheep. When I was trying to do that black Bighorn sheep mission, I just found a 4-star and I just ditched the mission. I didn't even do it and just got my 4-star. It's a really cool one as well. I think I shared that video as well. Yes, I shared it. It was the beautiful Bighorn sheep, 4-star Bighorn sheep. But these elk are not treating me well. I can tell you that. These elk are not respecting me. They are just mocking me. Maybe I should try another spot. This spot seems really good at first, but terrain is quite hard to spot any animals. Okay, CJ. Ron, you really can't start the game with the most difficult section, not with the ranger difficulty at first, if you are mentioning about that. We started this session from the very start at the highest difficulty. If you're asking that, that's the answer. If you are asking about the game as a whole, you should first finish the tutorial in adventure difficulty. Then you can just change the difficulty to any desired difficulty level. I hope that helps. And I think I can see a mountain goat down there. How far is that? How far is that? It's moving really fast. I might miss it. Hopefully it will stop somewhere there. I just saw a beautiful mountain goat there. I believe I can still see it. Yes, I can. How far away is it? I just need a good shooting lane. Yeah, that will be really cool. I think I just saw a very beautiful mountain goat down there. And there's a mountain goat drinking zone there as well, if I remember correctly. Let me check. Is this a lake? Yes, this should be a lake. So I started trying to hunt elks, but I really have no preference right now. I will try and hunt anything. It's just that I really want to start with elks. Luck didn't go our way. Maybe now we can have better luck with our mountain goats. I keep hearing stuff, but I'm not sure what it is. I have with me right now a deer ground caller. Oh, that's great to hear, Ron. I think after Hollywood mission you should be able to change the difficulty. If you don't know where to do that, you should just head back to the main menu, select territory. Over there you can just change the difficulty and it just fast travels you back to your lodge, main lodge. Then you can just move on from there. The game is still the same save, same map. It doesn't change anything, just spawns you in the lodge. And from there on you can just enjoy the hardest difficulty. And I can see an animal right here. What is that? What are you? Okay, this seems good, right? And there we are. There we are. I will just sorry, mark it for a couple of seconds. And sorry. I marked it by the way on the map as well. You just can't see it. We can see it on the map UI. I just hit a bighorn sheep. which is really cool. Not the elk I wanted, but it's a start, it's a start. It will be hard to track it. Maybe we won't be even able to, but let's try and see if we can spot some tracks. Where did I hit it? Somewhere a little bit further down the road, as it seems. Somewhere around here. Where did I mark it? A little bit to here. Hopefully we will be able to find the marks, tracks. I think I shot it somewhere around here. Sorry. My allergy keeps getting in the way. Okay, it will be really hard to track it here, but I think I can manage somehow. It was just somewhere around here, right? Oh boy, tracking is going to be hard. Between all these red stuff here. But once I get to find the first track, it should be a lot easier. So it shows that I shot it somewhere around here. If I can find some blood, hopefully. Is that blood? No, it's not. I'm quite sure it's a long shot as well. Let me see if there are any tracks. And there is our blood tracks here. Okay, I am marking it here. Yes, I did. Okay, let's just slowly move towards where the next blood trails could be. I think there are some blood tracks here, but I don't think I will be able to see it from these red flowers, red grass. But I can see some more over here. Yeah, definitely. Tracking is one of the main aspects that I love-hate at the very same time. It's really realistic. I love that. It's really hard. Sometimes it can be a pain to try and track. And where is my next track, I wonder? I'm really happy they made 2 modes of walking and crouching. It really helps when you are tracking and stalking. These 2 aspects are really helpful. And I don't seem to see any other bloodstains here. Why? Why, God? Why? Why are you torturing me, the game? Okay, just gotta find it back. Where did I put the last marker? Somewhere around here. Okay, here it was. Which way did it lead? Does it lead? This way, right? It leads here. At least it shows you where it goes. And here's some more blood stains. And okay, it's just in front of me. Sorry, guys. It's just here. Okay, I think it's a trophy rating 2 or 3. Oh, it's a 1. Okay. Yeah, it's in the lungs. Yes. I really didn't check whether there were any air bubbles either, but it's a good spot. Yes, it was pink blood, so it was the lung shot. It was trophy hunt rating 4 because it is closer than I should have been with tier 6 gun, and it is a tier 5 animal as well. So let's sell it. Yeah, Mario, definitely. It is really harder than classic as well. I didn't play classic that much. I've started my time in hunting games with Call of the Wild. Unfortunately, I wish I started with classic really, but I played some classic, and it really is a lot easier in that game because it highlights a lot. Like, this game has the perfect spot between realism and being gamey, in my opinion. Maybe we can find something in across the lake. Nothing really. Okay. So since I said that I won't be hunting any specific animals, we might just as well try and go for a moose hunt, maybe. I have a moose collar as well, and that spot here around 9 AM is the perfect place. Like, I'm guaranteeing you, we will be able to find some moose in this place. Either down here or up here. So I will mark both. I should be really going slow because if they are here, they will be able to hear me. And let me just zero my gun to 100, 150, 200 meters. Yeah, Ricardo, definitely. It's really like a simulation game. I think it has the perfect balance between being a simulation game and being a game. That's the line that many games has problem to balance, and this game has it really good, in my opinion. That is, I'm really loving my time in this game. I've heard a lot of people having a lot of problems with the game as well, but I have been really lucky. I have been one of the lucky okay, I can see some whitetail there, right? Yeah, whitetail, and this one looks beautiful. Let's try and call with deer grunt. Okay, here is the poll, okay? Tell me, should I make a deer grunt call to grind my perks and hunt a female? Or should I just go for a really cool, probably trophy rating 2 or 3 whitetail male? Which one should I go? For the male or the female right now? You tell me, okay? I mean, it all depends on me having a cool shooting lane as well, but you tell me which one to shoot. Male or female? And Mario, I definitely agree with you. Like, those mostly negative reviews were really a shame, and I'm really happy to see that it is now mostly positive as well. Like, people who really played the game started giving ratings as well, giving reviews. I have tried to give my own opinions in the game as well, and I'm really happy to see it change. I believe this one is a trophy rating 2 or 3 right here. It seems like adult at most, not mature, definitely not mature. So do I go for a call and grind my perks, which could be really helpful, or do I go for a male and go for a, I don't know, trophy rating 2 or 3? I don't think it's a huge one, but I can see that one being big enough. Are they spooked? Please don't tell me they're spooked. They are not spooked, right? I didn't do anything wrong. Okay, they're not spooked. I really can't see them right now though. Okay, game, just let me just try and get... Okay, ducks. Okay, ducks. You calm down, okay? Okay, these two are females, I can tell. Okay, I'm going for the call then. Raccoon, how many females are in the herd? I believe I saw like 3 at the very least. I saw at least 3. Try call. Okay, I'm trying call, guys. Let's see if they respond. I have seen them respond before, but I'm not sure if they will be doing that right now. Okay, this should be enough distance, right? Maybe they are a tad bit away from the distance. No, there she is. There are these 2. Okay, there are 2 females that are just staying there, and I think one is just looking at me. I will try it once more time, because I saw one of them just looking at me. It was right between the tree as well. You may not have seen it, but I will try and call it again. And try and go for a hard shot if possible. Hard shots are really hard. I think I just got it once. Okay, try it once more. And see if any of them respond positively. None of them really seem to care. Like, they just grazed. Okay, this one is coming. This one is definitely coming. Okay, let's prone now. No, don't stay up. Okay, now I can see it. Look, she's coming. A white line in the middle. When it comes around the middle, you can make a secondary call. If you make it early, it just spooks them, or it just doesn't work, as far as I know. So I'm setting it to 150 meters. And is it a hard shot? I think this is a hard shot, right? I will try it if you give an okay. If she turns, I will try and make a long shot, but if she doesn't... Oh, let me just get to my Steyr as well. Steyr Pro Hunter 2. It was the wrong gun, sorry. And it has a lot less scope. It has a worse scope, but I think I can make the shot here. And there we go. There we go. I just marked it, I believe. And I believe we can just watch it go as well. It just went somewhere down there. I was going to do the hard, but I really didn't want to mess the shot as well. since our grind of perk is on the line, I really didn't want to miss that. It could have been a mess. I really didn't feel comfortable with that shot, so I went for a long shot. Hopefully it was a long shot, by the way. You sometimes just cannot know. Sometimes you just can't know. So I marked it on the map. Yeah, okay, let me show you this. Around the middle part, around the thicker and whiter part, you can make a secondary call. And for Mouflon, did I shoot a Mouflon? I didn't, no, I didn't. I didn't hunt for Mouflons in specific, not yet. Okay, I think I marked it somewhere around here, but I don't feel like it was here. Was it here? It seems that I marked it here, but like my... Yeah, only females come. I'm trying to grind that perk to get the secondary level calls. That's why I try to get a female right now. Run. Yeah, until after you unlock the secondary and third perks, here we can check it as well. So I have thus far hunted 3 and sold 3 cold animals. This will be my 4th one if I can manage to find some tracks. At the very least, I know where it went, so we will probably be able to find it nonetheless. And I can see some tracks here as well. I'm not sure if you can, but there are some tracks here. I mean, there are a couple of things I can do right now. I can try and find the original point to determine whether it was a killing shot, or I can just move towards here and see if we can find any blood trails. I can see some droppings here as well. This is a wild duck eating zone. Okay, let me just try and find the original point, because I have failed to see it. It was in a rather open position as well. I'm not sure why I couldn't find it, but it should be somewhere right around here, right? So it was grazing somewhere here. Maybe the blood may not have registered as well, I'm not sure. Because there appears to be a bug in the game right now. Hopefully that is not the case right now. I had it yesterday. It was really, really bad. I'm just trying to find the original point. If not, I still have an estimation on where it might have gone, but it will make my job a lot harder. And I can't see any blood trails, can you guys? Because I have pinpointed the location I made the shot, but it doesn't appear to be there. Yeah, there are no blood trails. Okay, that sucks. But let's try and follow it. Maybe we can find some along the way. Maybe I just missed it. Hopefully. Hopefully I missed. And here I can see some blood. Okay, that must have been a poor shot, right? That seems like a poor shot. That seems like a really bad shot, because I can see a lot of blood, but... I mean, a lot of in quantity, don't see anything. No, I just spotted some. But they are really, really small. Like you can see, that was a poor shot. I can tell. It didn't die. It definitely didn't die. Because when the amount of blood is this low, I must have made a poor shot. It was just turning as well. I wish that was a better shot. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I have been spoiled by Call of the Wild, to be honest. Like, it was so easy to track in this game, in that game. Let me think about that, average farmer. Let me think about that. I have had it twice. Over 160 yards. I think that might be true. You know what? I think that might be true. And here is our doe. Okay, I just found it. Just found it. It was a left lung shot, apparently. Okay. By the way, for your attention, the blood wasn't missing. I just happened to not be able to find it because I have seen some blood coming over this way. Just couldn't find at the start. The origin point wasn't... I couldn't find the original point. But other than that, we have our fourth cold animal. Okay. So, even though, by luck, we have been able to find it. So what I'm going to try and do is, since it is 9:41 in the game, what could we do? I think I will be able to find some moose around there. Yeah, definitely. I have never even noticed that before, but what you're saying makes perfect sense. Like the ones I have been unable to find were all further away from 200 meters. So that makes sense. Maybe that's the case. Jonathan, that's really sad to hear, but I am not sure about Xbox and especially on consoles. Like I have seen very few people have it on PC. Maybe this 200 meters theory, 160 yards theory is on PC because there are a couple of parameters in consoles, like are you using quality mode, are you using visual mode? There are many stuff that comes into the equation, which makes it harder to determine whether it is the Xbox settings, whether it is just the general bug, whether it is the distance. By the way, I just made a call for moose. I've had a couple here before. This is the perfect spot for it, but you might be right. I'm not 100% sure on this, but it's really annoying. I know that. I really get the feeling. It is really annoying to get that bug. And I can see some moose right here. And that one is a huge one, isn't it? Okay, let me... Okay, give me a second. I just found, I think a trophy rating 2 at the very least. Moose here. That seems like such a big boy. I mean, I have the worst eye for determining moose. But I think that's a huge one, isn't it? It's around 150 meters, 200 meters. I think I will make a 200 meters shot from here. Let me just reset. This is the correct rifle, let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm taking the shot here. I think I will take a secondary shot just in case it was a poor shot. Okay, Ron, thanks for joining. See you later. Well, okay, that might be the case, average farmer. I am really not aware of. I am not a huge console person, so I'm not really sure about that. So you might just as well be right. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense that it doesn't change the distance. Yeah. Other than that, diamond drill area, bottom right of the map. You know what? The only part in the map that I haven't uncovered is the south part. Like, northern part, I have really been a lot. I have really been to northern part of the map a lot, but I have never been to the southern part of the map yet. And when you consider that I have a considerable amount of time in the game now, and I haven't even discovered the southern part, is amazing to me. By the way, I hope we won't get that bug now. Okay, I can see a huge amount of blood here with air bubbles on it. So let's just mark it right here. I will make a lot of markers here just to not miss here. As you can see, I have put a lot of markers here. And I believe I can see some more blood going this way, but I'm not 100% sure. I just saw our moose running this way as well. But let's just be 100% sure before leaving this area. So I saw it moving here. From this point on. Okay, that's brilliant to know. Okay. Thank you for notifying me, average farmer. I really wasn't aware. As I said, I am not really knowledgeable about how things work on console. I have never been a console person. Only console I've ever had was a PlayStation 4. So I don't really know how these things work on console. I'm more of a PC person. So, okay, thank you for notifying me. I am quite sure it should have went here, right? This seems like the perfect spot for tracking. Let me see if I can find another trail. Okay, we have the original point. This is a plus. That's sometimes a problem even to find. And it's such an open area as well, which is brilliant. Maybe it's here somewhere. And I can see some more blood over here. Yes. I think this is the point where I made the shot. Might as well be. Or maybe it went this way. So let's try and spot any other trails. It's really hard to find some blood trails when they ran through these bushes. Okay, dude. Just calm down, okay? This dog is giving me... I mean, I haven't even unlocked most of the Transylvania yet. I have started playing Transylvania around 15 hours of my playtime, and I can see easily these tracks right now, which is brilliant. Would you look at that? Okay, just wait a second here and appreciate this beauty of blood trails. Like, they just are dynamic, and I love that. And I love that. Definitely agreeing with you, Jonathan. Definitely agreeing with you. I have been rather lucky with my experience in the game, hence I am really positive about everything I say because my experience has been nothing short of wonderful. But I definitely agree with you, other than having some bugs, especially, I mean, what a huge boy. Would you look at that? I will take a photo. I will take a photo here. I think like this, maybe. Let's just try. Definitely, I agree with you in terms of blood trails disappearing is really annoying. I really agree with you on that one. But other than that, the game overall really deserves a lot of praise, considering the development time, considering the team size. They are just at 55 people. They developed the game in 2 years' time. This just blows my mind, honestly. And let me just take a picture here. This is such a beautiful big boy. I made the 2 shots. I wish I hadn't, but the second one was a better shot. And even though I made 2 shots, it sells for 1,000. And it was a trophy rating 2 as well. How beautiful that is. How beautiful that is. Let me just take a picture here as well. And I have officially unlocked this area as well, by the way. Ruiz's cabin part is officially unlocked. We might just as well check that point as well. So thus far, I think overall hunt has been going great. I mean, I have really made a rough start with not being able to hunt some elks, but from there on we hunted a bighorn sheep, a moose, and a whitetail deer. We are putting in our grind in terms of what is this? Thank you. Okay, let's read this one really fast. I don't know what I will do without your help. I said that I enjoy my solitude and I prefer fictional characters to real ones, but this time I'm glad I met you. I feel like we share a lot about what connects us to Nez Perce Valley. Thanks to you, I feel inspired every day and I feel less lonely, even though sometimes I like to bellow in my loneliness. Your new friend, Matthias. I named the character in my story after you. It's Wild River, cheerful spirit of streams who hides great sorrow in his joy. Okay, beautiful. Now I believe we unlocked this whole area, which is perfect for moose hunting. How cool is that? I have done a lot of things in a singular stream. That really feels good, considering my earlier streams where sorry, where I have been hunting 2 deers at most. This has been going really well. How long has it been now? 1 hour, 1.5 hours, which is quite a good run time. Let me just check around. Maybe we can find, and I can see a moose from here. 800 meters, right? Why don't we try and make a shot? What do you say? What do you say we try and make a shot? Let me just revert. Okay. 50, 100, 150, 200, 300, 400, 600, 700, 800. If I didn't miss anything, that should be a good shot. And I think that hit. I think that hit. What do you think? What do you guys think? Is that a hit? Was that a hit? It definitely made him run, but I'm not sure. It could have been my first longest shot in this game as well. 800 meters around. It was around there. Okay, how do I get down from here? I definitely agree, especially the comic books parts. I really love that. I really love those. This really tells an intimate story about a family, and I overall really like the story. I haven't finished it yet, do note that I have been focused on making my Pure Hunt and a Hardcore series, so I haven't been, and I haven't even marked it. Shoot, that's really bad news. I haven't marked this location. I just made the shot, but I think that was here. Thank you, Cinesnowy. Thank you. I just made a shot from 100 to 900 meters. Let's see if I hit it. I think it was a flash shot at best. But I mean, I was like, why don't I try it? It was somewhere around there, I believe. Somewhere around there. So let's just go down. I feel like this has been going great, right? What do you feel about it? How do you feel about the stream so far? I feel like it has been going great. But it all depends on you, of course. If you are not enjoying it, it doesn't mean anything to me. Steve, I 100% with you. I am 100% with you. I haven't finished the deer management mission yet, but missions, exploring, stalking, like I have this. Sorry, I diversified the gameplay loop into a couple of sections like scouting, stalking, and shooting and tracking. And each and every single aspect of the game is a challenge, especially when you play it on harder difficulties and when you are tracking tier 6 animals. And I love it. It really feels satisfying. One thing that I felt like I never had with Call of the Wild was, in this game, I really feel like I'm thinking each and every single of my steps. In Call of the Wild, when you make a shot, like, okay, I can just follow the highlighted tracks. But here you really can't do that. You should think about where you are making the shot. Do you want to take out that specific deer, for example? Do you want to kill that deer? What about the future of the herd? Will you be able to make that shot? Will you be able to follow that through? Like, a lot of aspects goes into the background of... You really have to think a lot in this game, and I love that aspect of it. And even if you don't want to do that, you really don't have to do that. You really just can enjoy the pure, sheer beauty of this game without even have to thinking about any of these. So I think we are really close by to that point where I made the shot. But overall, I have yet to finish a lot of the missions. I have been doing a lot of solo hunts. So I really sorry. I really am happy to hear that you guys are enjoying it a lot. Okay, duck. Ducks are really not having it when I'm around. Okay, it was either here, but I don't think it was the ground. I think I made the shot somewhere around there. Let's see, I am 100% sure I made a proper shot. It hit as well, I'm like quite sure. Let's just check. Where did I put the marker? Here. So there should be some blood trails over here. Hopefully there will be. Mountains on the west side is my favorite part of Nez Perce Valley. Like, this is also the most unlocked part of the map here as well for me. And I have been enjoying that a lot. I have been hunting a lot of mountain goats over there. And it really definitely drives me crazy, but it's really, really fun. Apex, I will try and shoot some deers as well. I already did shoot one. I will try and shoot more, but I just made a shot to a moose from 800 meters. I am just trying to see if it hits. If it did not, I will just go straight to shooting some deers, okay? And definitely, Steve, I agree with you. I feel like I have been spoiled by Call of the Wild, to be honest. Like, I genuinely feel like I have been spoiled by that game. Everything feels too hard when you are translating your knowledge from... And, okay, there are some moose over there. You know what? I think I will make a shot here. Let me just try and adjust it. No. I won't shoot it while it's running. But I think it's where they went as well. They run really fast as well. Like, every single every single animal in this game, when they're spooked, they run really fast and they move from zone to zone really fast. So for deers, what should I do? I have quite a lot of zones here near the starting lodge, but to make things interesting, I have a campsite up here as well. So why don't we go to that campsite and use our deer ground collar to hunt some does. So let me check encyclopedia for their time. I think they share the same time, whitetail and mule deer. Sorry, 9 AM. Moose got away, yes, unfortunately it did. It wasn't my moose, by the way. My moose, probably I missed that because it was a shot over 800 meters. So I really wasn't expecting to hit that in ranger difficulty, but I really want to try my luck. So let's see if there are any drinking zones here. Whitetail. Yes, we have a drinking zone down here. We might have one real nearby. So I will just ready up my deer ground collar just in case. In any case, if we need it. Hunting black bear might not make it to this stream because... not this one. But I will try and hunt a black bear in live stream soon enough. I have made a video about it. It is really hard. I think it will take about another hour to just find one. So I really don't want to make it that long as well. But I might as well try it. Let's see, okay? Let's first start our way with whitetails or mule deers. I can see some tracks over here. I think if I go over the riverside, I will be able to find a lot of them. Black bear can be a real pain if you are not prepared. I have had the hardest time in the game thus far with black bears. If we can find some whitetail around, I think it will be fairly easy to hunt them. I am rather used to hunting them now. Let's see if there are any around. I will try and go down to the river level. It should be fairly close. I'm just checking around, just in case. Render distance is another thing in this game that I dearly appreciate. Like 800 to kilometers of animal render distance is just brilliant. Really is a pleasure to see an animal from across the lake at least. One of my main gripes with Call of the Wild was not being able to see right across the lake. You had to move around the lake for hours just to find a herd sitting there. I believe I'm hearing some pheasant calls. We might just as well hunt some waterfowl as well. I haven't really been hunting waterfowl, not in my personal time, not in my streams or videos, so we might as well just try some waterfowl. And I can see some tracks here. Where do they lead? There's definitely some tracks here. I just am having a hard time trying to spot what animal that is. Some pheasants down there. Not really interested with them right now. Let me just set my zeroing really fast. 100, 150, 200 meters should be enough with our Steyr Pro Hunter 2. Overall, for ranger difficulty, I think we have been doing great. Like, I have hunted 4 animals under 2 hours. 4 or 3, I'm not sure. But it has been going great if you ask me. And I think I am hearing something down there, though I'm not 100% sure. Do you use hunting stands in this game? That's something I really wonder about other people's playstyles. Do you use hunting stands? I never got to... Okay, I am seeing whitetail, or is that a mule deer? I haven't been I haven't had the time. Steve, definitely go for... And here is a good shot. I am quite sure that was a good shot. Definitely go for scopes if you didn't. If you are... What are you looking for? What do you don't have? What do you don't have in the game right now? My answer will totally depend on what you don't have, what you need. Okay, let's just be really careful here not to miss our tracks. I think it was a long shot, like I'm quite positive it was a long shot. If I did get the zeroing right. Largest scope, so you don't need scopes. If you need guns and you don't have 300, definitely go for 300 for tier 6 animals. If you don't have a good tier 5 gun, definitely go for Grand Pass gun. Okay, definitely go for Steyr Pro Hunter 2 if you ask me. Because Grand Pass gun really is an average gun if you ask me for tier 5. Maybe below average even. Okay, so this will be a tough tracking because I haven't been able to mark it correctly as it turns out. It has been around this way. And collars. Collars are really helpful as well. I would say if you didn't buy, I bought all the collars today. And I could say that they are really helpful. They are really fun to use as well. It just adds another aspect to the game. This is a pheasant resting zone. Where is my bloodstains? Please, just tell me. It will be hard to find them. I've heard 308 is great as well. I haven't used it yet. But in my experience, yes, 308 and 708 are the best for tier 5. But I have seen a lot of great comments on... sorry, I'm just having a hard time trying to find tracks as well. I have seen great comments on 7mm 808 as well. I'm running that right now. Let's see if we can find some tracks over here. It ran through here, so there must be some tracks here. Oh boy, tracking in Ranger difficulty. Once again, we meet. I just need to find a singular track. From there on, I can just properly say I believe from there on I can properly find our deer. Let's check the point I marked. I don't know why it marked there. It marked here for some reason. There appears to be no bloodstains. This is worrying right now. Okay, let me return back to the point I imagine I made the shot. So it was somewhere down there. I believe I just made a shot from there. Right in this angle. Let's see. It should be somewhere around here. I am quite positive that our blood, if it didn't disappear, should be here. Any bloodstains will do right now. It is weird. There should have been a lot of blood here. At the very least. Let me check these. Sorry, give me a second here. Well, there doesn't appear to be any bloodstains here, unfortunately, but I will be able to find it if there are any. I can tell you that. I will be finding some bloodstains if it registered. I feel like it didn't register though. Let's just make a huge perimeter check. Okay. They ran towards here, right? 100% they ran towards here. So if I were a deer, I would probably go from here. I marked that place. They ran towards here. I really am at a loss here. I think it didn't... Blood tracks didn't register for some reason. I mean, the worst part of this blood trails disappearing bug is not knowing whether you are not able to find it, whether I am just missing the marks, or you just keep questioning the game, you just keep questioning yourself, whether the game didn't register or you are just unable to see it. I mean, the worst part is probably that, if you ask me. But with the shot I made, I think there should have been a lot of blood. Like, a lot of blood. Okay, there they ran. So, from that point on, I can make an estimate guess. Since they ran there, and they are going over there. No, it's not, it wasn't a 5-star, I am definitely sure. What did I just saw there? Oh no, they are going to spook the other herd. No, don't run that way. Just calm down. There's another herd over there just calmly sitting. If they spook them, I will just be really sad. Okay, it alerted them, it seems. But they are calm. Okay, I have a beautiful whitetail. I can tell if they have black tips on their tails. I can't really tell from this distance, but we have a beautiful deer herd over there. So let's try our luck with that. I think it didn't register because I was quite sure about that hit. I was quite sure. I'm not going to make the shot from here, of course. Unless I use SM12, of course. If you want to see me... No, it unlocks for every single color in the game, Mario. It unlocks for it every single one. So you don't have to worry about unlocking them for each and every single one of them. You just can unlock one and it will work for every other. I think these are whitetails and it's around 300 meters, so I will try. Okay, I will try and get another cold one. So let's try and call one when we are in appropriate distance. I will just try and get close enough, then from there on I will make a call. Around 250 meters, it's not enough. Effective range is 200 meters, not 250. So I will be just getting as close as 200 meters and be making a call. 230. I don't think it will take long, to be honest. I mean, if I were you, I will try to spam mule deers and whitetail deers, and in Transylvania, hawk collar, definitely. Because, can they smell me right now? No, they can't. Sorry. For me right now, I think mule deer is the easiest to hunt. It really depends on you, which animal you find really easy to hunt and has a collar for that. I will try and spam that. And for example, I believe I can just get it in 10 hours of grinding it. I believe in 10 hours I could just get level 2. I think this guy is turning. This lady is turning towards me. Beautiful. I'm just going to get my... It really doesn't make any difference, but... Thank you, Johnson. I'm from Turkey. 150 meters. Okay, here comes our hard shot. Are you ready, guys? Are you ready? I just set it to 150. And did it die on spot? I am really not sure. Is it running? It is running. Okay, it's running towards there. Okay, it wasn't a hard shot, but it was a good shot, okay? I made it with the SM-12 as well. I can see bloodstains from here. And I can see it right there. And here is our deer. Here is our deer. By the way, thank you, Jonathan. Thank you for your compliments. And there is our deer. Is it dead? I'm not sure. Sometimes they rest. Yeah, I will definitely love a bloodhound. Oh, okay. It just jumped for a second. I really was scared for a solid second. I was... Okay, another sold cold animal is going to be sold right here. And here's our little doe. It was a right lung hit. Okay, I pretty much missed hard because it was going down as well, as you can see from its angle. It was going... it was just stepping down to the terrain. It really depends on the terrain as well. But I could have made a hard shot if it just stood straight. But we had 127. I will take that. And in our perk, we got to the middle. So I said I would hunt black bear after I try. I don't know why I keep making promises such as these. I mean, I didn't really promise it, but I will try and get a black bear as well, okay? I will try it. I will only try it. It might as well fail, and it will probably fail. Please keep that in mind. But I will try and get a beautiful, beautiful one. Mario, if you really want to grind for the perk, I would go for doe color, doe grunt. You may ask why? Simply because elks are much harder to hunt. Because they are tier 6 animals, they have keener senses, and they are much harder to hunt. So if I were you, if I were to try and, I don't know, grind the perk, grind the color perk, I will definitely go for doe, because it is fairly easier to hunt. But if you really want to just play for the sake of it, I will definitely go for elk, because elk has this advantages, I would say. Elk, on the first level, without any perks, you can call males. Although low fitness males, you can still call males. For doe grunt, deer grunt color, you really can't do that until you hit the second level. So if you want... What was that? What is that? Is that a bear? Just at the start of the map? Is that? Okay, let me just check around. I am hearing... No, that simply cannot be a bear, because there are a lot of sounds coming. And bears, although they are fast, they don't make that much sound in my experience. So I don't think that was a bear. Hopefully that wasn't a bear. So if you want to hunt males, and if you want to hunt for some good amount of money, I would say elk color, and I enjoy elk colors a lot as well. But if you want to grind the perk, definitely doe, deer grunt color. Bears really shouldn't be around here. I don't think it was a bear. If you can buy the bow, then there's no question. Yeah, buy the bow if you can. I thought you wouldn't be able to. Okay. But if you are going to go for first one, I will definitely say deer grunt to grind the perk. I really am enjoying the color aspect of the game, really. Like, I have bought all of the colors. I will try and get every single one of them. I am waiting for second level perks for bear colors. you need Jackrabbit collar, Jackrabbit Predator collar, but in the second level perk. There is no blood on rock right now. There simply cannot be because I haven't shot anything. Right here? I am not sure. I'm not sure what you meant, Ricardo. Mario, by the way, since you have played the game now, how do you enjoy the Transylvania map? Do you like it now that you have seen it for yourself? If I remember correctly, you were from Romania, right? Of course, not a problem. Color progression here. 5 out of 10 and 30. Do you mean these, right? If I got the question right, I'm not 100% sure if I got it right, but I'm sorry, 5 out of the necessary 10 for the second level perks. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. By the way, how do you like the Transylvania map? Do you think it captured the essence of your country? What do you think about it? Or did you? I don't know how much you have played that map. Did you play Transylvania yet? Or did you were you able to play it for a long amount of time? Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you very much. I hope you have great hunts in the game. I'm really glad to hear that you are enjoying it. Thank you. So I should be able to spot a bear if they are close by, but it is really hard to find bears in this game. You really should. Hi, Yug. Am I pronouncing your name right? I keep feeling bad when I pronounce names wrong. So Yug, I'm not sure. That's how I would pronounce it in my language. So welcome to the stream. Another problem, Mario. Another problem, of course. I mean, it's great to hear that you think it's great. Like, as I said before, I really like when games get the cultural things right. Is that? No. Yeah, I always love when games get the essence of cultures right, because it is really special for people from that represents culture. And I really appreciate when games do it right. So I really wonder what I really appreciate your input about that. By the way, I don't think we are going to be able to find any bears. I highly doubt we will be able to. Definitely, Yu-Gi-Oh! Definitely. No HUD, no hunter sense. This game is the best authentic hunting experience I've ever had. It is just that I'm not really happy with trying to hunt black bears right now. Because, sorry, okay. Not being able to use hunter sense really puts you in a disadvantaged position with, okay, this is not me, by the way. This is just game acting up on me. Not having hunter sense is really hard with bear hunts. I am from Turkey, Mario. Yeah, I mean, accents are a funny thing, you know. I really can't feel or hear mine, but I mean, you really can't tell your own accent, I guess. Definitely, Steve, definitely. Like, they sometimes make some noise. If you are lucky enough, you will hear them just making casual sounds when they are calm. But most of the time, they are just alerted and they just run away. I always hear them getting spooked, and that's all. I don't think... Okay. How long has the stream been? I will act upon that information. 2 hours. Okay. Let's pick an animal that we are going to be able to hunt in 30 minutes. If that's possible, of course. Because hunting in 30 minutes, even that depends on some luck. I may try some mountain goats if you'd like, especially this lake. There are some beautiful, beautiful spots here. We can at the very least find some elks. I have found the most beautiful elk spot here. Pheasants, of course, I'm down for it as well. Okay. Pheasants or elk? Depending on your input, I will just go back to the Bear Den Ranch. I can just fast travel, doesn't really matter. Okay, I am down to some pheasant hunts. I have made a video about waterfowl hunts where I hunted some pheasants, etc. And I really wasn't aware, as I don't hunt in real life, I really wasn't aware that you should have been elk for money. Okay, you know what? I can do both, because pheasants are easy to hunt. Bonzer and Klein, I really like this. I shot a pheasant down on the ground and somebody really was angry at me because No, they weren't angry, sorry, I misremembered it. But somebody wasn't really happy with me shooting them on the ground. Elk for the win. Okay, you guys overall want elks? I really can go for it. Elk for money, elk for the win. Okay. Just in case I have my shotgun, but we always have our SM-12 with us as well. Of course, we can do that whenever I can shoot an animal, of course. I have done that a couple of times in the stream, Yuguk, but I will try and do it again. Let's try and remember when elks drink, around 9. So let's just go to 9 AM. And from there on, we should be able to find it. I have the most beautiful spot here, where we are able to see for hundreds of meters. And that's a beautiful spot. I will just try and go to there. I will try... My main goal is that, Yuguk. I will try and follow an animal from his bleedings. I mean, I got the first 2 shotguns fairly early in the game. I don't know why I did that. How many rounds did mine has? I really like this one, the break action one. I don't know why, but I didn't like the semi-action one, really. And the other one is extremely pricey, expensive. I really don't want to spend my money on that right now. Hold and Jack, if I remember the name correctly. Hold and Jack is extremely expensive for a waterfowl hunting. I really don't do much waterfowl hunting as well. I think the last thing I will buy is going to be that shotgun. Yeah, the thing is, since we have been granted early access to this game, yeah, that's great to hear. Since we have been granted early access to this game, I am still using that copy, that review copy, and in that review copy we haven't been provided with Hunter Spec. I think I will buy it, other than individually. I will try and buy it individually. I thought for a long time I thought it was a pre-order bonus and not an Elite Edition bonus. I'm really happy to see that I am still able to buy it even after the launch. Is that a different shotgun from the ones in the game, or is it just an engraved one? Like, is it the one I have just with engravings, or is it a completely different, or is it Hold and Jack but with engravings, or is it completely a different one? I'm not sure. Okay, first I will check my usual mountain goat spot where I found some mountain goats earlier. It's different. Oh, that's great to hear. They just didn't give... I mean, that will be better, I guess, because not just only a skin, but... Okay. Let me check right down here. Really nothing down there. Not much going on. Maybe there are some wolves down there, but I really don't want to check that. So my elk spot is right beyond this lake. They drink and hang out in that spot usually. And sorry, mountain goats, they share the same time with mountain goats as well. So I will just take my elk collar with me and okay, slowly make my way towards there. Hopefully they will be around. Let's just crouch walk from this point on. It is also refreshing to play this game with no HUD and no hunter sense, because I came to realize that I have this habits in game where if there is something simple to use, I keep using it. Did I just spook some elks? I'm not 100% sure. And we as gamers as a whole, I think, has this habit of going for the easiest route possible in games, and I really like the challenge in this game with the added difficulty. Okay, I think from that point I should be able to see if there are any elks. Let me make a call as well. Okay, that was a good bugle. I don't hear any callbacks. Let me just check the indicator as well. Yeah, that's great to hear, Mario. That's great to hear. The fact that they give it for free is beautiful. And Steve, I 100% agree with you. I have, as I said, I don't have real life experience with these stuff, but I have watched a couple of documentaries, and also in addition to that, I have watched that episode of Meat Eaters where they hunt elks with collars, and it just sounds really similar to that, if you ask me, and it just sounds beautiful. Like, I could just do this all day. I just enjoy it so much. Let me see if there are any elks nearby. If there are any, they should be near this lake, not at the edge of it. They don't really drink here, but they should be really nearby. So no mountain goats either. That's sad to see. Doesn't seem to be any elks. That is brilliant, Mario. That's brilliant to hear. I really came to like this break action shotgun for waterfowl hunting. It is just 2 rounds, but it really does the job for me. Okay, there should be some elk here, I believe. I mean, there should be. Any calls back? No? There's an elk eating zone here as well. So when do elk eat? Around 5, if I remember correctly. Yes, 5. What hour is it? It's 9. It really doesn't cut it for me. So we can just get to this campsite, try it once more. What I did at the start of the stream, I will try it once more. We are around 9:36, so they should be drinking around. I will be trying this for the very last time. If that doesn't work, that's quite unlucky, but I have had quite a good amount of animals in this stream, I believe. I hope it was enjoyable to watch as well. That's always my #1 wish. Okay. Why doesn't the HUD work right now? Okay. Let's try and call. Hi, Makeup. How are you? I spell your name correctly, right? I keep asking this to everyone, but makeup. Okay, there are some elks down the road. I am 100% sure. Thank you, Mario. That's a great relief to hear it. And makeup, that's great to hear as well. That's great to hear. I just heard some callbacks, which is the most beautiful feeling in this world, like in this game. Definitely. Like making a callback is just the most satisfying feeling. It just makes you feel like you've done something right. Come on, call back again. I'm just going to shoot you kindly. That was a bull as well? Yeah, yeah, of course that's a bull. Sorry. That's literally the definition of my bugle. Sorry, I for a second didn't really think about it. Okay, let me just adjust the zeroing to 150 for now. Just gotta be slow. With elks, with tier 6 animals, you just gotta be patient. That's what I learned. And I can already hear some running. What scope do I use? I use 14 times 44 if I remember correctly. I'm not 100% sure, but I can hear some spooked animals. This is the worst feeling in the game as well. I can hear some running. I will check it right at the end of the stream, Mario. I will try and show you which scopes I use right at the end of the stream. And I can already hear them running. This is just so sad. Really sad. Right after hearing... They were right here. I think I have either the medium quality or high quality. I'm not sure. I think I have the medium lens quality. They were right here. I mean, my luck with elks today is just not going good. Maybe they were not elks. Is there any other animals in this area, in this vicinity that I found? No. So they must be elk. Let me make one more call. Maybe I can. Definitely, like, let me show you this, since we have spooked animals. This is the one I have right now. 14 times, yes, 14 times scope. This is the one I have, and this is the stock one, if I remember correctly. Like, this is... Oh, no, I don't have the... I just changed it in the storage, sorry. I don't even have it with me. But yeah, it's a big step up from the stock one. I can definitely agree with that. I thought I had it with me. I didn't have it. Yeah, definitely, I agree with you. I feel a lot more comfortable with what I have right now over the starter scope as well. Come on, Alex. Anyone? No. Okay, let's try this. Let's just move towards here. Let's try this one more time. If not, I won't push my luck too far today. But it will be a great way to end the stream as well. But I have showcased a lot of colors in this stream. I have also grinded some perks, which is also great. What do you say? Any bugles back? No. I had this read. Yes, all colors, all colors. You don't have to do it singularly. Yes, you 100%, I'm sure. Because it must say somewhere around there, second level calls available. So it is just for it is just global effect. But I will let you know again when I unlock it. I will try and unlock it off the stream as well. But I will 100% make sure you know as well. Just want to take a look over this hill to make sure there are no elks in the vicinity. Then I think it is done for today. This hunt is not going any further. Let me just make sure here. Yeah, there are no other elks around here. Unfortunately, I don't think I will be able to find them back. I'm just taking a look around, but I don't see any. Okay, so as I promised, let's just go back to the lodge and check our scopes. Then from there on, I think we can finish. Let's get back to the lodge, to the storage. Okay, get up, river. And here we have our... So, I have, yes, 14 times 40. And Leupold VX Freedom, the starter scopes, and the medium quality one. I have these two. For shotguns, I have Bonzer and Klein and Morning Silence. I really don't like Morning Silence. I don't know, maybe it's me, but I haven't been able to hunt anything yet. I don't have 12 gauge yet. Hold and the Jack. This is really cool. This seems really cool, but I have yet to unlock it, as I don't have the Hunter spec right now. But I will try and unlock it. I will unlock these other guns as well in due time. Right now I have all these colors, all the binoculars, all the gears. For attachments, I can unlock 15. What do you say? Do I buy this? Do I buy this? I think I will. What do you think? Do I wait for this or do I buy Overguard? I won't buy Boundaries, of course. Yeah, that's the one from the DLC, right? Okay, great. So what do you say about Overguard versus Leupold in terms of... yes, 1101. I have Overguard. Overguard is good, right? It seems great. I mean, I can just equip one Leupolds and one Overguards, I guess. I think I will buy it. I feel like buying it. I am buying it. I bought it. Okay. So let's just take this, and for my Steyr Pro Hunter, I will get my 14 times, which should be great. Okay, so nice to hear, Mario. I'm really happy with my purchase right now. So thank you for watching thus far, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you for thank you for notifying me about it. Thank you for joining. Thank you for chatting with me. Thank you for watching as a VOD, as a live stream. I live stream around 5 p.m. CEST. I either start at 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. CEST. It just varies from time to time. But thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you on the next one. If you did like the video, please do like and subscribe for more Way of the Hunter content. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.